will scream. We'll do a little bit of
Do
live.
it as usual.
Easy goes.
And we'll see what's
Girl
out
will
there.
scream.
East of the Rockies, you're on the air. Hi.
Hi there, this is Jeff from Fort Wayne.
Hi, Jeff.
I had something that I don't think I've ever heard you guys talk about before.
Okay.
I'm kind of curious, and I've done a little checking up on it, but I can't seem to find the answer. How is it that the end of the old biblical times, like Jacob and David said, how come they can have more than one wife, and today it's kind of like a no-no, you can't do that. Why is it, why can they have like 3, 4 wives? They don't ever say that it was wrong in the Bible. I don't know, it just kind of threw me for a loop when because
I don't have the answer.
I'd like to see if I can find that out, if you could throw that out there to your audience.
I frankly have always wondered about the preamble to the Constitution, where it talks about your happiness and stuff, pursuit, happiness, that sort of thing. Wouldn't that seem to guarantee, I mean, what if 2 or 3 wives made you happy?
Yeah, that's strange, because, one of the 10 Commandments is, thou shalt not commit adultery. Well, isn't that adultery and having more than one wife?
Well, no, if it's legal to have more than one wife, then obviously it is not adultery. However, if you have 4 wives and you cheated on them, think about that.
This is true.
Right. So, I'm not exactly sure what the answer to your question really is. I mean, really it was closer to the time of the walking of Jesus on earth. And you would think the rules about wives, if it comes from God, would have been even more clearly defined then rather than now.
Yeah.
So, you know what? I don't know the answer to your question.
Well, I didn't expect you to come up with the answer. I'm just kind of curious that you got a lot of listeners out there. Maybe they can help me out here because, I like to think that I'm a religious person, but one of my friends asked me this question, and I didn't know what to tell
I
them.
have the answer. Well, I don't either. Let's see what the audience says.
All right, thanks a lot.
You bet. Sure. We'll throw that one out. Why would it be the ancients had multiple wives and it was okay, but now we can't? I could understand a common sense explanation that one woman is clearly difficult enough, and trying to balance 2 or 3 or 4 in one household, well, that doesn't make any common sense at all. So, I'm not exactly sure, not really sure what the answer to this is. I suppose society, as represented by our government, might feel that, I don't know. I don't know. Wildcard line, you're on the air. Hello.
Hi,
Hi.
this is Dana in Tennessee.
Welcome.
Friday night, this cat called and talking about her new cat.
Oh, yes.
She got for Christmas and how she was having problems with the other cat. Behavior towards the new one. And asked for advice, and I thought maybe I'd have some for her. I'm sure she probably listens every night, and the advice would help you with Abby, too.
All right.
Cats are very territorial, and you are part of their territory.
Yep.
And so the cats are,
Well, hello,
you cats
welcome
invade
to
the
the stream.
territory. You just need to spend a little extra time showing the cats you already had in the household that you really care about. If it's across the room, just sitting there, get up and walk over to the cat and pick it up and give it a hug, or just something like that. It makes a difference. Now, I've got 12.
Now, I like the tough love approach. In other words, when the other cats begin to gang up on the new cat,
Yeah.
which they inevitably do,
Oh, yeah.
one by one, you walk to the old cats and you step on their tails. And they get right in line,
Oh, no, that's so... But no, it really, my oldest cat is 14 years old, and I've got my youngest one is 4 months old. and everything in between. And I've been through this a bunch, and they just feel they feel left out. Like the new cat, always gets a little more attention, it seems like. And they feel they're jealous. And if you just go ahead and reinforce that you still really care about the first cat, it will eventually maybe not be best buddies with the new one, but it will accept the fact that, this cat's here too. And like Abby will quit biting and scratching you, and maybe Tim's gray cat will quit.
It's Abby's attitude. Abby is never going to stop doing that.
No?
No. I appreciate the advice, but I'm telling you right now, Abby has, actually, so does Comet. Comet is really gentle. Comet has long, sharp back claws. But Comet intentionally does not use them. Abby, on the other hand, who is now a middle-aged cat with long claws, knows darn well how to launch himself off your lap using full claw power and leaving an indentation identical to all of his claws digging in at once. He knows exactly what he's doing. Exactly what he's doing. Wildcard Line, you're on the air.
Hey, Mr. Bells, it's Lord Answer out here in Portland, Oregon, surviving the flood.
How's it going?
It's going out here. I feel sorry for all the people who've lived here all their lives, and now all the dumb Californians decide to come up here and denude our soil and whatnot and change our ecology.
Uh-oh.
So that's what it is.
So you're blaming it on the
Californians, the out-of-staters.
Those who have bought houses, chopped down the trees that normally would have absorbed all of this.
Exactly. Ecology 101. Very simple. And next year, what's going to happen with hail bops? Residue flies through.
Hail bops residue. Now, that's the first one I've heard about that. Hail bops residue.
Well, the chondritic material, it'll be, well, if Halley's Comet left our meteor shower that we catch in August, the Perseus, I guess, what's hail bop going to leave us?
If I knew, I wouldn't be able to say.
Okay, well, maybe we'll get an astronomer out there and knows the answer.
You will, maybe.
Hey, and keep it up, Art, and everybody that calls behind me, stick to scary stuff.
See you later, sir.
Goodbye.
All right. We're going to pause here at the bottom of the hour. I really don't know the answer to that question about wives. How come they could then, and we can't now? Anybody out there have any idea at all?
Somewhere in Time. Tonight featuring a replay of Coast to Coast AM from January 1st, 1997.
Once again, here I am. From our friends at KIDO in Boise, Idaho. Small stream flood warning continues in west central Idaho and eastern Oregon. The National Weather Service in Boise has extended a small stream warning through noon Mountain Time for west central Idaho and eastern Oregon. Small streams continue over their banks in many parts of west central Idaho and eastern Oregon due to continuing rains and melting snow. Several roads have been closed by water or by mud and rock slides in Idaho. State Highway 21 from milepost 21 near Roby Creek to milepost 34 near Moores Creek have been closed to all but emergency vehicles. several hundred feet of US 95 were washed out about 9 miles north of Council. In eastern Oregon, Highway 86 was closed between Halfway and Oxbow. Rains will continue in these areas, heavy at times, through the night and tomorrow morning. Do not attempt to cross flooded streams or roads. Persons living near small streams should monitor water levels and be prepared to move to higher ground. It's not good. Governor Miller is declaring an emergency in Carson City, Douglas, Story, and Washoe counties. The Truckee River is going to crest at 17 feet. The Carson River at 14, both far beyond previous records. This is a 100-year flood. Been here a long time now, never seen it this bad. Last week, Carson City had all its trees flattened by snow. Still looks like a war zone here. Now we're getting washed away. Roads in all directions in northern Nevada are closed from mudslides, washed out bridges, or simply underwater. So there you have it. It's awful up there. A lot of people are actually sandbagging. And we may open a line for people in that area shortly and find out how it's going, how they're doing. Whether you're holding up, whether you think it's going to get worse before it gets better, or whether this is going to be the night of terror tonight. A lot of the rivers, I believe, are going to crest during the time we are on the air this night. East of the Rockies, you're on the air. Hi.
Art, that was really quick. It only rained a couple times.
That's the way it can be.
Yeah, this is Brett calling from Ohio.
Yes, sir.
And I almost forgot what I wanted to talk to you about. First thing I wanted to talk to you about was the guy on the shortwave program. I heard a couple weeks ago, or a couple nights ago, that there is a part of the Bible that he believes refers to Hail Bob that will be bringing a level of higher consciousness to all people on this planet. And his name is Stuart Bell. And I think he'd be a real good guest to have on the show.
Maybe he needs adrenaline. When that sucker starts to get big, boy, she'll be flowing.
No, I really don't think that's what he means.
Okay.
But let's see, what else?
Well, hello and welcome to the show.
I wanted to talk.
Maybe you were going to tell us why we're not allowed to have multiple wives.
That's one subject I don't even want to touch. Okay, I know what I wanted to talk about. Was that Ohio State Buckeyes won the Rose Bowl today for the first time in 23 years. And everybody in Ohio here is really proud.
Congratulations.
Thanks, Art.
Take care, my friend. I don't follow college football. I don't know why. I really don't know why. Why would that be? I really like football, but I like NFL football. And college football is just not the same. And I know there are a lot of people out there who feel that way about college football with regard to the NFL. They don't like the NFL at all. To them, real football is the college stuff. Well, to me, real football is the NFL stuff. The real bone-crunching realities occur right there. But, that's a Ford Chevy IBM Mac argument. And I'm being generous when I throw IBM and Mac into it. Welcome to when you're on the air. Hello.
Hi there. I got something for Art to listen to.
This is Art.
Oh, good. Okay, now I'm going to tune in right here. I've been listening to this. My name is Waldron from Ukiah, California.
Yes, sir.
And I was driving along a few nights ago and I heard this tape. And it's counting. And it was counting about 5 days, and now it's counting it says it's almost about 6 hours.
I would say you picked it up on 9:40 a.m., right?
Let's see, it's actually a little more than that. Yeah, about 9:60.
Yeah, 9:40 actually.
What is that anyway?
I'm going to make a guess. I know that it's been there, and I think it's a countdown to a new format. It's a dramatic way to call attention to a change in a radio station format. Yes.
I'll give it to the Spoovers, I guess you like.
Oh, that's all right.
Okay.
I don't need to do it. I know.
I called 3 of my friends who are, pretty far. I'm 66. I've been around for a while. And we've never heard anything like this. We have no idea what it is.
Well, that's what I'm going to lay my money on. All right?
Well, thanks, Art.
All right.
We're about ready to wash away here in California.
All right, I know. How bad is it where you are?
Oh, I got creeks on both sides. It's about a foot, about 2.5 feet down. No problem. There's a big floodplain beyond us on our ranch. But we never have floods here. But boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I know.
It's a 100-year flood and then some, huh?
All right, sir. Thank you. 100, yeah. And then some. I think that's what it is. I too have heard this. The countdown going on at 9:40. Well, I think it's a publicity stunt. And a good one. Because it gets everybody saying, what's that? What is that? All you hear is a countdown. What else would I do? But that's just my guess. They're counting down to a new format. Or something considerably more spectacular. Consider if that is what they're doing, a publicity stunt. And then at the end of their countdown, something really horrible happens. Like a gigantic California earthquake, right at the very end of their countdown. How would they ever explain that? Wonder if they thought of that possibility. First time caller line, you're on the air.
Yeah, hi, Art.
Hello.
Yeah, this is Wes. St. Paul. How you doing?
Hi.
Hey, I got a little scenario. I've been listening to your show for a while now, and I got this little scenario I thought I would do okay. I've heard, through all the television shows that have been on in the last few years, all the science fiction stuff that's been on, and I'm kind of into that kind of stuff. But how about this? How about like Gene Roddenberry, for instance, and a lot of other writers and stuff that are out there? Could it possibly be that these people are kind of like preempting us a little bit for what is actually what's going to happen in this world? I mean,
You mean science fiction writers preparing us for what is coming?
Yeah, to the extent of where, letting us know, the awakening, so to speak, that this is really can happen, and it is happening. I mean, I certainly believe we already been visited, and, good grief, we're not the only planet out there that has life on it, And I just thought that all these people that are writing all these great shows that are out there should be, like, letting the public know in their own way of what really is going to happen someday here. I mean, I got a feeling with all the stuff that's happening in the world, some of this stuff is really true. And I just thought I'd lay it on the public out there and just think about it, the Area 51, all the kind of stuff,
Well, I'm going to say this again, and I think I really mean it. If I had an alien armada of ships, like in Independence Day, capable of destroying entire cities, and I studied our planet for a while and watched our behavior day to day, I'd put the mother saucers over the cities, and I'd blow them to smithereens.
Well, that would be, like they would actually be studying it for a while. Let's say that the command.
What kind of conclusion do you think they would come to?
Either total domination, or they want to find it for some reason.
Well, I kind of like the way it was in Independence Day, thank you. They didn't have any real bargaining they wanted to do. The aliens didn't want to bargain with us. They didn't even really want to enslave us. They had no other motivation of a negotiation with us. They simply wanted us to die. And I thought that was a foolish part of the movie. Had that movie been very realistic, we would have done. They would have won. And if I had written the script for that movie, I would not have departed into that silliness that Area 51 would have covered, and all the rest of it, and the flying of the saucers. I suppose they have, right? So that we are victorious. But in reality, any technology that far advanced would have continued doing exactly what they were doing. Blowing things to smithereens. I think that's probably the way I would have written that movie.
Well,
And
hello,
again,
welcome to the stream.
Bears made hundreds of millions of dollars, and so who can complain? East of the Rockies, you're on the air. Hello.
I heard you talking about the Plymouth thing. I probably missed it. You have heard the fact or just heard of it?
Only heard of it, sir.
Really disappointed myself.
Speak up!
Really?
Speak
Has
up!
the consensus from your callers been positive?
Yes.
I really wanted to see that movie, and I was so excited about it. One,
Really?
it was out of a 2-hour movie.
Yep.
It's about maybe 25 minutes of real fun, clever stuff. But there's like whole scenes that just don't work, whole characters that just don't even belong there, don't mean anything to the plot.
Well, it sure is doing well in the box office.
One thing though, sir. This March, I know you're past your prediction. I'll give you one off the record.
All right.
I don't know the date, but in March, the movie Private Parts with Howard Stern comes out. It grossed over $100 million.
Well, now, see, that's conjecture. Not that it will come out, but how much it will gross.
It's a prediction now.
All right.
Are you
Fair
going to see
enough.
it?
Private Parts will have any seen Mars Attacks?
Wow. But we're talking Howard Stern here. I mean, you do like Howard, right?
Yeah, I do like Howard.
All right.
All right.
Howard better than you.
All right, take care. But there are very few movies that I will go to see in the box office. And Howard's would not be at the top of my list. As he said, I haven't even seen Mars Attacks yet. Now, everybody I talked to thought it was a riot. It's particularly my little town getting blown up. People in my town. Well, absolutely incredible. First time caller line, you're on the air.
Hello, Art Bell.
Yes, sir.
How are you tonight?
Oh, just fine.
Well, this is Joe from Newburgh, Oregon.
Yes, Joe.
And I had a couple things maybe everybody want to discuss, and want to know what we might call the first decade of the 21st century. The aughts, or the zips, or the preteen.
You're right.
You know,
We've got the
nobody discussed that.
90s, the 80s, the 70s, 60s, 50s. What do you call the first decade? The aughts? That sounds awful.
It does. It sounds awful to me.
The zeros?
Those zeros.
No, that's not good.
I had another one here. Should we celebrate the new beginning of the 21st century on December 31st, 1999, or December 31st, the year 2000?
I know, it's going to be a big fight about that.
There is.
Personally,
Anyway, had a lot of rain up here,
that's what I've heard.
and it's flooding all around me. I'm doing well where I'm at, but I notice a lot of people are getting flooded out.
Yeah.
It's been sad.
Yes, a lot of people will be up very late tonight wondering about the rivers. So we'll try and get reports as we can. With regard to 2000, for me, all right, not technically, but for me, I'm going to celebrate it when the calendar says 2000. And that may not be technically correct, but I don't care. When it says 2000, it is time to celebrate. Besides, who knows if I'll even make it to 2001. If I do, I'll celebrate again. First time caller line, you're on the air. Hi.
Hey, Art, it's Pat.
Hello, Pat.
I'm from Reading.
Near the Reading Ripple.
Yes, I'm right by the Reading Ripple. This is the first time I ever got through to you, and I had to call you and tell you why you guys can't have more than one line.
Good. Why?
Well, people said out of the hardness of their heart, Moses let them have more than one line. But it wasn't so from the beginning. Because in the beginning, remember Adam only had one line. And now you guys, because you're not hard-hearted, you don't get more than one line. else? Oh, you know, I saw Fire in the Sky tonight, the first time,
Really?
and I didn't like it. I thought when the guys were on your program talking, it was much better.
Well, that was the real thing. Fire in the Sky was the dramatic production.
I know, and it wasn't that good.
Well, it's a little like, I mean, when you hear it on my show with Travis Walton and company, you're hearing the real thing.
Yeah.
Real life. No
Yeah.
question about it. When
It
you
sounded
see...
reasonable, you know, it sounded real and true.
Yeah, that's right. It's like reading a book and then going to see a movie. It's never the same.
Pulling
I
the
really enjoy talking to you because I hear you all the time.
You do, huh?
I do, but you cause me many a sleepless night.
Well, I have a lot of sleepless nights myself.
Well, yeah, but you get paid for it.
That's right. All right, thank you very much.
Good talking to you.
Take care. Well, there's plenty of, see, I still don't get it. There's plenty of people out there. More today, perhaps, than ever. I don't know that precisely explains why they were allowed then to have multiple wives, but we are not now. Just exactly whose law is that, anyway? I think it's one of those very gray areas myself. East of the Rockies, you're on the air.
Morning, Art. This is Dallas from KRV in Russell. How you doing?
I'm just fine.
Well, Art, I hadn't heard you talk about it tonight, and I might have a little startling news for you.
All right?
Well, I was listening at the Midnight News. We get the CBS News,
Yes, sir.
and what they were talking about was an asteroid belt that about 200 asteroids had broke out of. And they're talking about them being on trajectories, different trajectories, and possibly coming toward Earth.
Hey, listen, can you hold on through the news?
Sure.
We have news coming up here at the top of the hour. That's big news, so I need to hold you over, okay? Stay right there, please, and this is for the people in all the flooded out areas. As a drug test, in order to qualify for it, as instructed, his minions find a way to force this new policy on the 50 states. And of course, they have a way to do that. Just hold up highway funds. That's the usual trick. East of the Rockies, with asteroid news. You're back on the air now. Let's get this straight. You said CBS. What, radio?
Yeah, CBS Radio. We take a break, of course. We take a break every half of the hour. This was CBS
said some asteroids. Well, you repeat it.
Okay, what they said was there's an asteroid belt out there. I don't know what the name it was. They said the name of it, but it's an asteroid that's going off out of this belt. And we're on different trajectories. And they were around about Jupiter right now. And some of these, they were saying, was a half a mile wide, and it impacted the Earth, would be the equivalent to a nuclear explosion.
Well, yes. Did they suggest that any of them were on a trajectory for Earth?
Well, they talked like it, they didn't just, they said possibly, is what I heard. And I just wondered if any of the other colleges out there heard this, but it wasn't on. We just went to the CFS and it wasn't on there.
We know, in February, I believe it is, NBC is going to do a special called Asteroid. Were you aware of that? Now, I wonder what the timing for this would be.
I don't know what they're talking about being in some kind of orbit right now. They're like, okay, they said they were around Jupiter. But as for the people, I think the discovery is the asteroid on the ground state. Discovery is asteroid in Jupiter.
Yes, indeed. All right, sir. Very troubling. I'm going to see if I can get some confirmation of that, all right?
All right, I sure do appreciate that. One more thing, during the break, there was a man Kobe here in town. He heard me on the radio with you, and he just wanted to know when you was going to have that man on that was talking about colloidal silver. I hadn't heard of that.
Well, we've done a number of shows on it, and we will have somebody on again, maybe Wayne Green, who knows about that.
Okay. All right. I just had 12 o'clock hour, and I haven't heard nothing of it.
All right, we'll see if we can get confirmation. Anybody else hear that? Asteroids, some sort of collision, new orbits, new trajectories. Uh-oh. Anybody else hear anything? A rock/mudslide has closed totally westbound Interstate 80 near the California-Nevada border. Westbound, Sacramento-bound I-80 is totally closed. One lane of the eastbound roadway is closed. One eastbound lane remains open. Caltrans officials at the site, 1.5 miles east of the Nevada state line in Nevada, say mud rocks and trees are covering both westbound lanes. Boy, it's getting bad. For a distance of about a half mile. There's also 2 feet of water on the roadway. Caltrans workers are assisting the Nevada Department of Transportation. The cleanup estimated will take 5 to 7 hours to complete. Estimated reopening for westbound I-80 is early tomorrow morning sometime. And Joyce, taxing from I don't know where. Somebody called earlier and said, why, Art, can we only have one wife? When even many of the religious icons of our past, closer to the time Christ walked on earth, had more than one wife. So why is there a rule today saying we can only have one? Joyce simply wrote, ask for a moment. Why? That's all right. And this art on plural marriage, about a third of Earth's believers accept it. Muslims, for example, as ordained God as the patriarchs of the Old Testament, under the limitations of the First Amendment of Bill of Rights, prohibiting Congress from interfering with the free exercise of religion, and the 14th Amendment prohibiting states likewise to restrict both religious and bigamy laws are void. Well, you know, since this has been broached, I think that this person is probably right. It is probably not constitutional to limit a person to one wife. And or ladies, the 2 for that matter, 1 husband. I'm trying to think of why it is legal or constitutional to do that, and I don't have a ready answer. Didn't then for the caller and don't now. First time caller line, you're on the air.
Hi, Art. I'm Robert from California.
Yes,
as far as your plural marriage question goes, I believe Congress made it illegal in the mid or late 1800s in order to deny Utah statehood.
Was that it?
Yes.
Because of the Mormons?
Correct. A similar trick was used by the cotton industry to get cannabis made illegal, but I'm not aware of that.
Well, do you see any way that that is a constitutional law?
Not at all.
So, somebody could challenge it.
Yeah, that's true.
Somebody, for example, arrested for bigamy could challenge it.
Yeah, I would assume so. I mean, it is a federal law. It was used by Congress, like I said, too. It was used as a ploy. When the Mormon Church announced and quit using the system of plural marriage, it was within a couple of years after that they were allowed to continue on with their religion. They were actually, the reason why they were there, and you might have somebody from Missouri check on this, but I believe up until 1976, it was legal to shoot Mormons on sight. They're actually chasing.
Really?
Yes.
Gee, we didn't treat them very well at all, did we?
Well, you know, we did the Indians, we did the Mexicans, we did everything else, so.
All right, well, I appreciate your input, sir. Thank you. It's a hard question to answer. It wasn't mine. Somebody told me I'd write personal. And
Go ahead, Joe.
I've never really understood this. I mean, you think about it a little bit. Why would it be constitutional to have a law that says that limits your freedom? I really don't get that one. East of the Rockies, you're on the air.
Hi, Art. Steve from South Dakota.
Hi, Steve.
How was your New Year's?
Just excellent.
Great. I want you to hear me out on this. Remember I mentioned a while back, I think it was that I was in the lunar work and I had ordered the maps from USGS on the moon.
Yes.
And I had received a map of Nye County, Nevada,
Yes.
the lunar crater area, and you were teasing me about the glass structure and everything.
Yeah.
Well, did you ever get it in the mail?
No. However, all of my mail, we open mail for several hours a day, and we have several more days of several hours work to go.
Well, sort of once you get it, I thought that you might be interested in seeing it. But before I, sent this to you, I got to thinking of a little picture in my phone. You are the king of talk radio, and I sort of, like imagine sitting on a throne and, living in a, Frank Lloyd glass concrete structure. And then I saw a little moral to the whole thing. I thought to myself, people who live in glass houses should be on a throne.
Oh my. No throne. I am not the king of anything. I just do a talk show. I have wondered, though, what it would be like to be a king. What do you think it would be like to be royalty? Didn't I mention that on the air the other day? To be royalty. In other words, your entire self, your persona, what you are, what you will ever be, is what you were at birth. Royal blood. You're special. You're above all others. You're royalty. Blue blood. It's a concept most of Americans simply can't grasp. I really can't. Can you imagine that? From birth, you're special. People wait on you. You have man and woman servants. Your every wish is their command. And you have done nothing to deserve this, other than to be born in a certain lucky jackpot genetic way. I wonder what it's like. I bet they lead miserable lives, huh?
Art. This is Thomas from Colorado.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm calling in regard to